Hi guys, welcome back to Nerd Mania. I'm here for my late as always March action figure haul. It's only a small one this month, so it's only going to be a very quick video as I rifle through all the stuff I've picked up in March, or the small amount of figures I've picked up in the month of March. If you're new here, my name's Stuart and we talk all things nerdy here: action figures, movies, occasionally comic books. Also, if you're on Facebook, please head over to the Nerd Bar. It's the official Facebook group of Cincy Nerd, and I'm an admin there. We're trying to build the community up there. We talk all things, again, we talk action figures, movies, comic books, graphic novels, sport card collecting, Marvel card collecting, whatever you're into collecting, head over to the Nerd Bar. We're trying to build up the community over there. I'll try and link it below. Definitely worth checking out if you're into your nerdy stuff. So we're here to see what action figures I picked up in the month of March. I've only actually opened one so far, and it's funny enough, it's a G.I. Joe Classified, which has been one of my favourite lines. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know it's been one of my favourite lines of the last couple of years. And it's this guy here, it's Kamakura. I picked this up as part of Hasbro Pulse's sale. They had Hasbro Pulse had a sale on, if you didn't know, this previous month, where if you spent so much, you save so much. And it just made this guy, it's not a character I particularly know very well. I'm trying to pull back on picking up recently. If you're watching any of my previous videos, I really want to curate my collection a bit, make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing to look at. But one of the lines that I still want to carry on collecting is G.I. Joe, but I'm being a bit more selective, picking up more characters that I know. And I didn't particularly know this character, but I thought it was a really cool design. He's even got the Kasaragi tattoo there on his arm. And it was, with the discount, it was just a really good price. And so I picked up Kamakura there, part of the classified G.I. Joe Classified line there. And he's got a ton of weapons. He comes with two katanas, these longer sort of blades there. And he's just a really cool looking character. I love a ninja design. Would go well on the shelf with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. So yeah, that's Kamakura from G.I. Joe Classified. Also in the same sale, I'll segue into Transformers next, because I picked these up in the same sale as well. I picked up the Shattered Glass Goldbug, Bumblebee from the Shattered Glass universe. If you don't know what Shattered Glass is, basically it's sort of an Elseworld story where the Decepticons are good guys and the Autobots are bad guys, and this is the version of Bumblebee. I'm a big, you probably can't see it, it's right behind me, but I love Bumblebee. I've got so many different versions of him, and although I'm not going all in on the Shattered Glass, I wanted to pick this one up. And it also came with a comic book here of Shattered Glass with Goldbug on the cover, which is quite cool. So yeah, but again, part of the sale, it's a really good offer. I think if you spent so much, you got so much off. And so yeah, I picked up Goldbug and Kamakura from that sale. The next one was something that I wasn't planning on picking up. I didn't even know it existed. I went into my local comic shop, Gobsmack Comics. Not a sponsor, but my friend does own the shop. So you will hear me shout them out quite a lot of the time. We do a podcast. It's been on a hiatus for a couple of years now, just due to changes at the shop, but we are planning on bringing it back. I always link it in the below, but like I say, it's been a while since we've done an episode, but we are planning on bringing it back. If you've watched this before, you know I'm a massive fan of Cobra Kai, and I picked this up. This is the All Valley Championship Special Edition box here, and it's magnetic, and you open it up, and there you've got Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence there in their separate uniforms. It's quite weird because this actually looks like Karate Kid style packaging. Doesn't mention Cobra Kai on there at all, but when you look at the figures, it's their older selves from the shows rather than the younger versions of them from the film. But still, just such a nice presentation, such a nice looking box. Part of me, like I say, me wanting to sort out my collection is so I can put together a Karate Kid shop. I currently don't have any Karate Kid figures on display, and I have all the NECA stuff. and I have the stuff done by these are done by Diamond Select, I think it's who has done these. Yeah, Diamond Select Toys. I have their individual releases as well. I'd love to put together a Cobra Kai collection, but at this point in time I don't have that, so that was another pickup there. Another Transformer here, and it's another one of the Insecticons. It's Shrapnel. I've already got Kickabout, is that his name? The first one they released, so we're just now waiting on the third one, and then I'll have all the Insecticons there. I struggle remembering all the Transformer names. I'm sure it's but yeah, got this one here, just waiting on the third one now, and then I'll have all the Insecticons. Slowing down again on buying Legacy or Siege line figures, but I do want to complete the Insecticons, so picked up Shrapnel there. Looking forward to getting him open, and then picking up the third one when that one comes out. And that brings me to my last figure. Like I said, this would be a very short video. I didn't pick up a lot this month. This is another Masterverse figure, He-Man Masterverse figure. And again, this is I picked this one up because the price was right. It dropped right down in price on Amazon for the day, so I placed the order. I've already got the Skeletor, but this is the New Eternia sort of barbarian style He-Man. I picked up the Skeletor, the New Eternia Skeletor, a couple of months ago, and I think it's the best Skeletor they've done in the line so far. So I picked up the New Eternia He-Man when it came at the right price. I've got most of the He-Mans from the Masterverse line now. I've actually got another one that I'll be showing you in my April pickups. But yeah, this is the Masterverse He-Man. He looks really cool. Looking forward to getting him out and pack it and put on the shelf, displayed on the shelf. So yeah, again, like I say, a slow month for action figure pickups in the month of March. We had a ton of announcements this month. I've actually placed some more Black Series orders. I was completely done with Black Series pre-orders. I didn't have any in the pipeline. And then they announced Black Chrysanthemum in the Black Series. I've scaled back my Black Series collecting to only collecting stuff from The Mandalorian / Book of Boba Fett. And Black Chrysanthemum was top of my list as one of the so if you haven't watched it, I've recently uploaded a video of my top 10 figures I'd like to get from The Mandalorian Series 3. But yeah, Black Chrysanthemum from Book of Boba Fett is pre-ordered, and I've also pre-ordered R5D4, who was announced shortly before the final episode of The Mandalorian, and was on my top 10 list of figures I wanted from the series, and then they announced him, and that ruined my list. But yeah, so, and there's been some announcements made, obviously because of Star Wars Celebration. So there's bit, but yeah, my Black Series collection's really died down, and my pre-orders have really died back. But I have placed some recently. But yeah, again, sorry, I'm rambling. If you're into your action figure collecting, if you're into your movies and toys, please think about subscribing. And I will see you on the next video. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.